Hello, Internet. I'm Chrissy. I wanted to tell a brighter kind of story today. After all, it's been like two upsetting story times, the chip incident in my school staples, and one odd one, the Furby one. So I wanted to tell a more lighthearted story. Specifically, I wanted to tell you about a teacher I had in 2010 at East Paulding High School. The teacher was my history teacher, and he also coached the track team. I am not sure if he'd like me saying his name over the interwebs, so I'll be calling him Coach Hermes. The track team logo was like a shoe with a wing on it, so I think Hermes is a befitting name for this teacher. Coach Hermes was a rather young looking teacher who was probably in his mid 20s or early 30s. At least that's how he looked. He might have been older. I am bad at guessing ages. He had one of those personalities that could befriend most people. He also told us a few stories about his life and pantomimed a few scenes, which is always funny. Coach Hermes also taught us the phrase, don't let anyone live rent free in your head. This quote is one I try to follow to this day. The reason he told us this quote was because one kid was super upset. I think they were being bullied about being adopted or something. I honestly didn't pay too much attention to my classmates due to being bullied and ostracized starting in elementary school. So I just don't like many people. My current in real life friend group is less than 10 people. I do have more online artist friends that I talk to now, which is nice. I don't know why, but I do find it easier to bond with people online, but that is for another time. But I vaguely recall seeing how angry this kid was that day and Coach Hermes offering him advice, which is why I believe the don't let anyone live rent free in your head saying was said on this day. It could have been said on another day, I don't know. I also recall hearing, remember your parents chose you, their parents didn't. Though I don't recall who exactly said that day. But I do like the don't let anyone live rent free in your head quote. I kind of want it on a t-shirt. Fun fact, I have a Redbubble store where you can get my merch on shirts, masks, stickers, cups, and more. So if you go there after seeing this video, you might find this on all sorts of things. And please ignore my computer notifications. I am recording this in my car because I forgot to record at home. And now we're doing this full script in my car. Love y'all. Look, I gave you content. Another story about Coach Hermes was when someone asked him what he did during the summer. Coach Hermes smiled as he told us that he had to work during the summer, not as a teacher, but as a landscaper. Teachers don't make that much, After all, the school sadly isn't buying those extra pens and pencils and paper towels and wipes. Your teacher is. If you have an awesome teacher with awesome things in their classroom, the school didn't buy that. They did, so give those good teachers their props. But back to Coach Hermes, and not this tangent I diverged onto. He proceeded to tell us how the summer before he had to work a job at a former student's parents' house. The former student was very amused to see Coach Hermes working at his parents' house. He even went, you missed the spot, Coach Hermes. Coach Hermes told us with humorous lamenting as he pantomimed carrying heavy bags. I have a degree, why, and a few other things. Coach Hermes took things in stride and had a great personality. It really made my time there more enjoyable. Another story which he told us at the end of the day while waiting to be released and all schoolwork was done was about the time Coach Hermes and some friends went on a vacation in another country. I don't recall which country Coach Hermes said they went to, but Coach Hermes and his friends went to a club. Now, I've never been to a club, so all I know is that it's very loud music, people dancing and drinking, and a bunch of flashing colorful lights. That's legit all I know about clubs. So Coach Hermes and his friends are dancing, and then there's this loud sound of people fighting. Many people are leaving the area, but Coach Hermes and his friends, being young Americans, are like, fight? Cool! And the group rush over to see the fight. Coach Hermes said he saw the security guard come over and they were holding this spray bottle. And it wasn't like a small one, but like an average size one. And they came over and in one fluid wave of their arms sprayed them and the group fighting. Turns out the spray was pepper spray or something, and Coach Hermes and his friends spent a good hour or so sitting on the curb outside crying as they waited for the spray to wear off enough so they could go back to their hotel. And those are the few things that I remember about Coach Hermes. He was a great teacher to have. He taught history, and I just realized while typing this that I didn't tell you what subject he taught. But yeah, he was a great teacher and told stories that at the time I found amusing, but now as an adult I can actually relate to. If you have a teacher like Coach Hermes who made your time in school more bearable, write them a letter or email and tell them thanks. Teachers often get the short end of the stick, and most of the teacher stories I find on the internet are about the bad teachers, which I will be making story times about myself, but I want to focus on the good ones first. Please feel free to share some stories about the good teachers you've had in the comment section down below. If you want to see more storytime videos from me, please subscribe so you'll get notified when more videos are posted. Plus, I also do a lot of fun art. So yeah, hugs and bye bye.